I lost 10.2 pounds. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Diary of a Fat Dad. Welcome to another episode, and I am the Fat Dad. I just wanted to kind of give an update on my 7-day keto challenge. And I know the question that everybody wants to know an answer to initially is how much weight did I lose? So I went ahead and started the video off with that. I lost 10.2 pounds. My starting weight was 361.8, I believe, and I ended at 351.6. Another question, do I plan on continuing? Yes, I'm actually on my second week of doing it. Intermittent fasting has probably been the biggest kind of push to kind of help me through. This probably has contributed to the success the past week or two, just as much as what I've been eating. Being in ketosis, it really makes you're really not hungry as much. So it makes fasting a lot easier. So I found myself on average probably about 19 hours a day, but I'm shooting for 16. But a lot of times I'll hit 20 or 22 hours, and I think a big part of that also is my current work schedule. I'm just focused on work so much that I just kind of don't get around to eating. Another reason I plan on sticking with it is really because of me being a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, and having high blood pressure. It's really important for me to lose this weight. My current goal right now is to get under 300 pounds. I haven't been under 300 pounds in a long time, and I was close to that in April. I was about at 330. And I just kind of lost my way, and so that's kind of what's jump-started me getting back into really focusing on losing weight. I didn't even really plan on doing keto again. I think that I have a lot of people on Instagram I follow that do keto, and I kind of just see the success and see their, what they're eating, and it kind of just encouraged me, like, what, let me try for 7 days. 7 days doesn't sound intimidating, it sounds doable. Me making these videos, the accountability of the YouTube channel has actually been a huge help for me as far as my weight loss. So after doing it that 1 week, and it just kind of got easier, and then kicking it off into another week, and I'm just seeing these results. Like my resting heart rate went from 91 to 79, and just from the stuff that I've been eating. Not even like medication or anything. I've actually haven't been on my meds in the past few weeks, not because of I'm trying to like test something like, oh, let me do keto and not take my medicine. That's not why, but that just happens to be the scenario right now. I wish that I had the opportunity to test my my blood glucose. I just don't have any test strips right now. I would have loved to kind of track it to see like where it was when it started and how it's been now. And my blood pressure, I haven't checked out because I want to be stressed out. But yeah, it's been going really well. So I'm currently right now I'm at 347.8. So I'm about 13 pounds. I don't know, man. That math is probably wrong. It's early. I do plan on sticking with it, and I'm hoping to eventually reverse my type 2 diabetes and to not have high blood pressure anymore. Would I recommend this diet for anyone else? I would, but I would encourage you to research it and look into it for yourself. There's a lot of information that's out there. There's a documentary on Netflix about it. I forgot the name of it. It's called something pill or something, I forgot, but it's about keto. And those people are doing like strict keto. I mean, like nothing processed. Like it's just really good. It works out well. I would just recommend looking into it first and kind of finding out some research because I believe it's more effective as acceptance of a new lifestyle. I did a 7-day keto challenge, but to be totally honest, 7 days is not enough time to really understand and get a full benefit or full grasp on what it is. But it does allow you to experience. But after 7 days, you might be kind of going through the motions and kind of start to pick up the pace, within that second week. But it was just something that I did for myself so that I could say, okay, this is an attainable goal. 7 days, I can stick with this, and I'll give it another 7 days on the 8th day if I feel like, you know, I want to keep going, you know. So that was more for me mentally. Oh, if it's something you're interested in, do research, you know, find out. Personally, if someone was trying to lose weight, just starting out, what I would recommend is if you have a smartphone, download MyFitnessPal and track what you eat. And don't change what you're eating, just track what you're eating, how many calories you're bringing in, the nutrition. You'll start to be educated about food, and you'll start to learn and understand more, and you'll start to make more conscious decisions. You know, you'll put mustard on your burger instead of mayonnaise because, you know, mustard is doesn't have all the calories and the fat that mayonnaise does. That would be my recommendation, to educate yourself and learn about food. You know, but if you're, you know, somebody like me that's diabetic, it's very important that I get this in check. And the ketogenic diet is a proven way to help with diabetes. And so, you know, that's really the main reason that I've chosen this as a potential lifestyle for myself. How is it versus other diets? I think I kind of touched on that. At the end of the day, the caloric deficit is what's really gonna cause the weight loss. But I think I'd be lying if I said that was like keto has benefits outside of that. It's also what you're eating and what you're not eating. The lack of sugar in your body, it just kind of helps clean it out and get rid of a lot of toxicity. And, you know, I felt, you know, seeing my skin clear up, my joints feel better, my back feel better, you know, inflammation is down. Versus if I was just eating anything but counting my calories, I could be eating a lot of stuff that had a lot of sugar in it, like, you know, 2 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast, and yeah, I'm in a caloric deficit, but, you know, the inside of my body's inflamed or being affected by that sugar. You know, I can't speak for nobody else. I just know my personal situation, and I know currently at this time in my life, the ketogenic diet is what I want to do, and I think that it's going to be the most helpful and beneficial for me. The past 2 days, I haven't eaten keto. Not because I was like stressed out or anything. It was more so a matter of convenience. That was the reason why. And I found myself, especially last night, after I ate what I ate, I was just like, nah, like, I want to go back to eating what I was eating. I even gave some of my food to my kids, you know. My eyes were bigger than my stomach, which is, that's quite a feat. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your patience. I know it's been a long time. Just had a lot going on family-wise, and, you know, I hadn't been feeling well physically, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. So if you enjoyed what you saw, I definitely appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content, please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I do put up new videos. And if you have any questions or, you know, wanted to say something about something I said in the video, please feel free to comment. I'll be more than glad to engage with you. I look forward to making more videos. More content will be coming. You won't get this long of a break in between the next video and this one. It'll probably be a couple of days. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Fat Dad out.